Hey, you're riding along with me to Florida. We're going to have all kinds of fun. And don't tweak out either about the videos driving. I've had people tell me, oh God, you're doing the videos and you're driving, you're not paying attention. The camera is mounted to the rear view mirror. See how the rear view mirror is there? And I can adjust it. You can get, whatever. It's awesome. It's mounted to the rear view mirror. So when I'm driving, what do you do when you're driving? You check your rear view mirror, you look at the road. You check your rear view mirror, you look at the road. You check your other mirror, you look at the road. You talk to your friend Fred and you go, hey bud, I banged her last night. Oh man, yeah, she wasn't any good. When you're talking to somebody in the car, it's no more of a distraction for me to drive and have this conversation as if I'm talking to you sitting in the car. See how it works? So, and it's all the highway. I wouldn't do this on a secondary road. This is all, let's go, I'm bored, I'm going to Florida on the fucking highway forever, because it's boring, okay? So this will keep me awake more than it will be any detriment. Let's have some subject matter. I was listening to, I brought an FM converter, so I've been listening to some of the YouTube stuff, and I listen to relationship stuff. And kind of a revelation hit me about relationships and why people have issues. In life, we expect to be accountable for the way that we are in our job or whatever we do. If you botch your job and you don't maintain a level of performance, that you get shit canned. But when people get into a relationship and they fall in love, they figure that love encompasses every action that they're ever going to have, and love conquers all, that you're just going to always have that person love you, and that person's always going to care for you. The more reality of it is when somebody falls in love, they fall in love with the person that they know at the time, and you can deviate from that, and you can lose that. You have to maintain that person. That's why you always get the story, oh, you've changed, you're not the person I fell in love with speech. And it's true, because that is exactly what happens. When a woman tells you that, they are being exactly honest with you, that is how it is, that you can deviate from that. So just because somebody falls in love with you doesn't mean that whatever actions you take, no matter how you act, behave, do whatever, that it's always going to be that way. So you have to always maintain it. You always have to keep a high standard of performance, in your appearance, in your actions, in the way that you deal with them and everything else. It's an ongoing process. The courtship never ends. But anyway, I'm going to go back to listening to my YouTube videos, and maybe I'll have some more insights in the next 100 miles. But we're going to keep in touch. This is our exciting Florida trip, one stop in New York City, and then we're off, because exciting things are happening. And we just passed into the New Hampshire border, and already the out-of-state cops are sitting there. I like how you go into a state, and Maine does it too, but you go into the state, and at the first cop turnaround, there's just one sitting there waiting. It'll happen in Massachusetts. In Connecticut's the worst. Connecticut, they have them lined up. That fucking shithole, they ought to nuke it anyway. But anyway, stay in touch. Next time you see me, it's going to be a little bit warmer where I am.